right, let's rock into it. Why are you destroying things? All right, here we go. Jumping jack time. We are getting into an upper body workout today, and I've grouped muscle groups so that we will work on, let's call it 3 to 5 exercises per muscle group before moving on to the next. This is no repeats. And we're going for strength and tone today, so you are definitely going to need some dumbbells for this one. But for now, just shaking off any soreness and tightness from yesterday's workout, and just start to pull your body into work mode, physically and mentally. All your thoughts come into this moment, come into this workout. Let's go. 5, 4, 3. Because she just leaves it right there. 2, and 1. Into the butt kick, stretching out those quads a little bit. Focusing on just letting your whole upper body stay nice and loose. Shoulders are staying down and back. And arms are just a little bit Gumby style here, because we will definitely get into the mode where we're focusing on tension. We got to give them a little bit of a chance to shake it out. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow things down. We're just going to do a few high kicks just to stretch through the hamstrings so that when we are doing rows or getting up and down off the mat, the lower back is feeling good and glutes are ready to do that. But then we're going to turn our attention entirely to upper body stretching and warm up. Let's go. 3, 2, 1 more each side. All right, so we're going to turn this right into upper body. Nice wide stance. We're going to start with those up and over reaches. And take your time here. You might feel a little tight with the first few stretches. But as you get into those reps, you should feel your body loosen up a little bit and allow you to get deeper into that bend, into that stretch. You want to be exhaling on the reach, inhaling through the top, keeping the lower back nice and straight. Let's go. 3. What's happening back here? 2. Can you guys see this? And 1. You're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to turn that into windmills. I want to wake up the obliques. So right hand is going to start us off. Lead down to the shin, all the way down to the ankle if that feels comfortable. And then pull straight up through that left arm and switch sides. Reach and pull. And definitely starting to pay attention to form here. Paying attention to engaging the core and keeping that lower back nice and straight. You're going to be in big trouble, little. Big, big trouble. Big, big trouble. Keep it going. You should feel like your muscles are starting to loosen up. Your body's a little bit more mobile than it was when you started. Last windmill. Taking your time and then reaching right back up to the top. Take that forward into toe touches. You gotta stop. You're gonna be in trouble. It's not for you. Toe touches. Left hand to the right toe. Right hand to the left toe. Pushing your hips behind you. Paying attention to both the hamstrings and the lower back at this point. And again, letting your body just sort of naturally loosen up here. You don't have to pull yourself too hard down into that stretch. The muscles will get the idea and start to loosen up the more time we spend moving. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. And then you're going to stand it up nice and tall and take a deep breath in as you reach for the ceiling. Long spine here. As you exhale, you're going to push the hips back behind you and let your upper body drop towards the floor. Soft knees here so you can really sink into it. Go ahead and walk the hands over to the right side, twisting at the hips, twisting through the torso, back through the center, all the way over to the left side. Back and forth, taking your time, not just going through the motions, but really kind of giving some thought to how your body's feeling, where the movement is happening, and where you're feeling any tightness. And then you're going to come back to the center and walk the heels and toes all the way in. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, you're going to roll the shoulders up to the ceiling and roll those shoulders back behind you, loosen everything up. So again, we're going upper body today, muscle group by muscle group. So you're definitely going to want some dumbbells. You're going to want a mat. This is no repeat. But with that being said, like I mentioned before, we're going to group muscles together. So we're going to work through biceps and we'll work through triceps. So you might want to have 2 different sets just in case we get to the end of that muscle group and those muscles are on fire and you need to sort of lower the weights to keep your form on point, okay? So we're going to start with biceps. You're going to want 2 dumbbells in hand. In fact, I'm going to start here. And I would keep these, it's biceps, right? So you want to keep it on sort of like the light to moderate side of things, not super crazy. We've got 4 exercises of biceps, boom, 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 right in a row. So just be prepared for that. So we're going to start with bicep curls, but you're going to press the dumbbells together. So palms facing forward. I want you to press those dumbbells together as if you were doing a spin press, and then curl it up and right back down. So this is going to force the elbows to stay tucked in, and this is going to force tension through the arms. So when I talk about having that sort of strong grip on the dumbbells, this is forcing that in. So you're pressing those dumbbells together. See if you can keep the shoulders down and back. You want the tension in the arms, but not through the shoulders. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to have enough time in between to sort of drop those dumbbells and let the wrists have a break. We're going to go into wide negative curl. So I would stick with the weight that you just used. Both dumbbells in hand again, elbows locked in at the rib cage. You're going to go wide curl, so regular speed up and then nice and slow on the way down. Curl it up. And nice and slow. And you should feel like from that first set, you've already got that grip strength going on. You've already got that tension running through your arms. So you're feeling this negative tempo a lot more. Just hitting that bicep from a different angle. Keeping things nice and balanced. Curl it up. We've got less than 10 seconds. Hold on to that nice low tempo. 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Again, enough time to sort of shake things out. We're going to stick with biceps here for a little bit. We're going cross body curls. So same dumbbells again. You're going to lock it in. This time when you curl it up, you're going to alternate sides and you're going to aim for the opposite shoulder. Exactly. Boom. And boom. And you're going to slide that dumbbell, keeping it nice and close to the body. When you get up to that opposite shoulder, I really want you to think about the tension, right? So talk about hitting the bicep from all angles and all viewpoints. That is what we're going for here. Biceps should definitely be feeling this by now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. So, little burnout here. We're going to go quick dumbbell curls. So we're going to start both dumbbells at 90, and exactly what it sounds like. You're just going for quick curls, quick up, downs, and really this is burnout, right? So this is the last little piece of the puzzle for biceps. So we're just going to try to rock through it. You're really going to feel that burn by the end of it. So if you need to take that break and stretch the biceps out, you can take it. Nice. Keep that pace up. So this is the opposite of what we were doing with those wide negatives. We just want to get those reps in. Keep it going. Come on. All the way through it. We've got 15 seconds to go. Hold steady. Keep those elbows nice and tight to the body. Let that burn happen. 10 seconds. Breathe through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! I think that deserves a little bit of stretch. If your biceps are rocking, push on the palm of your hand. Stretch it out a little bit. This little demon dog is going at it this morning. Hey, you're going to be in big trouble. Hey, 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 hey. All right, so shaking things out. We had a good minute here to kind of recoup, stretch out the biceps, grab some water, and then head to the mat. We're going to do some triceps. Whew, okay. So, mats are down. We're going to head down. You're going to want to bring your dumbbells with you. You're not going to need it for the first exercise, though. Dumbbells can be right off to the side. We're going to start with cobra push-ups. So we're going to go ahead and get the tricep push-ups right out of the way from the get-go. You're going to start all the way down on the mat. Your palms are going to be underneath your shoulders. You're just going to be lifting your upper body up into cobra. So you're keeping the elbows in nice and tight. That's the tricep portion. And you're keeping your hips and then as much of your legs down on the mat as possible. Here we go. Push it up into cobra and break back down. And again, you want to squeeze those elbows in. So imagine that you're trying to do push-ups in between two tight walls. So no flare to the elbows. Everything stays really compact, really nice and close to the body. And you're going to start to feel the back of the arm start to match that bicep burn. Almost there. We're under 10 seconds right now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, flip it around. We're going into skull crusher, so you're going to want both of your dumbbells for this one. And we're going to press these dumbbells together as well, but you're going to do it lengthwise. So instead of pressing the head together, you're going to press the body of the dumbbell together. Arms straight up, and then go ahead and angle them back a little bit so the dumbbells are starting over the forehead. Bend and kick right up over the ceiling. And again, you want that angle so that you're really hitting the triceps. Pressing those dumbbells together. So again, we're looking to start the tension at the dumbbell level. And it's going to work its way up the forearm and into the triceps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, down, and we're going to go into a kneeling position here. You're going to want to keep that same hold, so that same lengthwise press together of the dumbbells. You're going to start straight up overhead. This time I want you to lock the elbows in by your ears. You're going to bend and extend. And if you find that those triceps are kicking right now, you can drop to a single dumbbell, or you can switch to alternating, so 1 and 2. But keep it going. We've already got that burnout kind of feeling going through the triceps, and we are not even at the end of the tricep game yet. Woo! Come on. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. One dumbbell down. Take the other dumbbell with you up onto your feet. I know how those triceps are feeling, so we're gonna go one and then the second. We're gonna start on that right side with kickbacks, single arm only. So you're gonna use your left hand to give you a little bit of support on the leg and kick it back. And again, you are gonna feel that tricep right from the get-go. So take your time, don't rush through it. The burnout comes simply because this is the 4th tricep exercise in a row, and that that tricep is already feeling it. Stick with it, come on. We're going 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Give that right arm a break. How's that tricep feeling? Like maybe it's gonna fly off a little bit. All right, so right arm is done. Left arm is going to match that strength, match that work mode. So hip hinge, right arm gives you a little support. Go ahead and tuck that left elbow in, kick it back. Let's go. Yeah, awesome. And remember, this is all about the elbow moving, right? So no shoulder kick back. Try to keep the hips and shoulders facing straight down. Nice long spine here. Straight from the tailbone all the way up to the shoulders. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Drop them. Shake those arms out. You are welcome for Gumpy arms for the rest of the day. Grab some water. We have a little bit of time here to sort of let those arms take a break, let the brain take a break. All right, so what we are going to do is we're going to switch into some bigger muscle groups now. We're going to go into some rows. So I would say stick with those same dumbbells. Those biceps and triceps are obviously involved, so they're already tired. So we have 4 exercises. We're going to do 2 on our feet, 2 on the mat. And when we head down to the mat, you're not going to need to bring the dumbbells with you, so just have them off to the side. We're going to start, though, and we'll let this timer, we've got another 20 seconds before we get rocking and rolling. We're going to start with rows, and we're going to keep this nice and narrow, elbows nice and tight to the body, just like you did for the cobra push-ups, okay? So 2 dumbbells in hand. Feet are hip width apart, slight bend in the knees. Go ahead and hinge it back, keeping that nice long spine. Arms start straight down, and then you're just going to pull those dumbbells right up to the rib cage. And I want you to turn your focus to those back muscles. Imagine being able to watch them pull those dumbbells up. The more that you can connect to the muscle, the more that you're going to get out of each rep. Keep the elbows nice and tight to the body. And again, the dumbbells are coming up to hit about mid-rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So stand it up. Give the hamstrings and lower back a little bit of a break. We're going to stay on our feet for this next one. We're going into alternating flies. So we're going to be back in that hinge, right to left. The key here is to engage the core so that your body's not opening, your torso's not opening to the side with that fly. So in the hinge, 1 and 2. Yes, nice. You want to keep the arm long, but a slight bend in the elbow, because the elbow is what is leading the charge here. That way you can think about those back muscles pulling up and in towards the spine. Hold steady. We've got 10 seconds to go, and then you get to drop those dumbbells to finish out this back circuit. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Already feeling that lower back, right? So dumbbells down. We're going to hit the mat. We're going to go into a scapular squeeze here from Superman. So you're going to be all the way down flat on your stomach, arms reaching out in front. You're going to go ahead and lift, squeeze those elbows down and back, reach, and drop. Lift, squeeze, reach, and drop. This is another one where connecting to the muscles doing the work is really important. You're feeling that lower back, you're feeling that mid back, you're feeling those lats, everything is kicking. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, we're going to stay on the mat. We have one back exercise to go. We're going to go into some scapular push-ups. So you're going to be in a high plank position. Again, no weight needed here. Hands under the shoulders. Find the high plank first, and then what you're going to do is you are going to press the floor away from your body. Shoulders are going to kind of round up towards the ceiling, and then relax. Press the ground away from you, and then relax. So this is not about the hips. This is not an active plank. This is all about that shoulder push, pushing up through the shoulders, pushing down through the hands. And that hold that you're feeling, that's a really important piece of the pull-up puzzle and the row puzzle. There we go. 2 and 1. Knees down. Go ahead and sit it back to stretch out of that back workout. Whew. And then it's time for another drink of water. So we have chest and shoulders to go. 2 more circuits. We're going to start with chest, and we're going to keep this one on the floor, but you are going to need your dumbbells. So have them nearby, shaking everything out. So I'm going to restart our timer. All right, so we're going to start on the mat with chest presses here. So you're going to want 2 dumbbells in hand. Here we go. And we're going to spend the entire chest round on the mat, okay? So, elbows out to the T. Let's go. Push it straight up over the chest. Elbows touch right down to the mat. Keep those arms in motion. And you want to keep those nice 90-degree angles so the elbows come down to touch the mat. And your forearms are punching right up through the ceiling. Breathe through it. See if you can draw the lower back down into the mat to engage that core. We've got 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right, so just like the rows, we're going to go from the big movement into the fly, and we're going to stick with the pattern that we're working with, which is alternating chest fly. So you're going to start with your arms straight up over the body, neutral grip here, so palms are facing each other, and then you're going to start right to left, alternating chest fly here. And it's going to take a lot of core strength to keep the torso from moving with that dumbbell. And again, soft elbows here is just fine. You're going to sort of lead. Take that dumbbell as far from the body as you can without locking out that elbow. You want a little bit of softness there so that the muscles are engaged and it's not about the joints. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring it in. We're going to kind of combine that fly motion and that chest press motion. So we're going to stay in that neutral grip. You're going to stay in the position that you are, and we're going to press it up and out so that our arms make a V shape. So again, palms facing in, elbows down. You're going to press up and out into the V, and then pull it right back to the center so your elbows are touching down right next to the rib cage. V, and then pull it in. And keep this nice and slow. Press and bring it in. And again, core is engaged to support the movement, especially as the dumbbells move away from your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, dumbbells to the side. We have 1 chest exercise to go. You know where we're going with this. Flip it over. We're going to do 1 push-up into 2 cross-body mountain climbers. Keep the cross-body mountain climbers nice and slow, okay? So, first, the push-up. Nice straight body lines. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 1, and 2. So you're taking this really nice and smooth movements, making a conscious effort to get your best push-up in with each rep. I know the arms are getting tired, but we already are at that 15-second mark. So try to keep it moving. Come on. We're at 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees touch down. Sit it back for a quick stretch. All right, there's not a single muscle in the upper body that is not tired right now, except for shoulders. Except you probably do feel shoulders anyways. But we've got 1 more muscle group to hit. Rocking it. All right, so we're going to be up on our feet for this final muscle group. And you're definitely going to want to go lighter. So if you've been using heavier weights, think shoulders, think tired shoulders, think side lateral raises. That's the weight that you're going to want to choose, okay? So, this is it. Final upper body of the workout. Dumbbells in hand. We're going to start just where I said we're going to start with that lateral raise. So, neutral grip. Bring it out to the sides. Nice and controlled on the way down. So you know you're using the right weight when by that 4th or 5th rep, you're really able to connect to the shoulder cap, but you're also able to control the descent of those dumbbells. Form check. You want that tailbone tucked, you want that lower back nice and straight, core is engaged, shoulders are staying down and back despite the fact that we are working shoulders right now. 6, 5. Why did I start at 6? 3, 2, and 1. I forgot my name for a moment when I said 6. I was like, wait a minute, that's not a number. Okay, keep 1 dumbbell in hand. We're going to go single arm Arnold presses, but we're going to throw in that side bend just because we like to work abs whenever we can, right? So, right arm is up, left arm is down. You're going to side bend, stand it tall, and give me that Arnold press. And if you can, so I know when we have done this in the past, that dumbbell is resting on your shoulder. See if you can keep it resting in that Arnold press position, right? So just out and away from the body so that there's just always tension there. 6. I still can't get over the fact that I started that countdown with 6. 10 seconds! Hold steady, come on, this is the last muscle group, so whatever kind of energy you've got left, 3, 2, and 1. It's going into this last round. So we're going to switch sides here so that the right arm is hanging down at your side, nice and straight for the side bend. The left arm is up in that Arnold press position. Yeah, that's the one. 4, 3, get ready, 2, 1, here we go, into the side bend. and then open and up. So obviously that core is a big piece of this puzzle right now. Stay nice and focused. We're getting closer to that finish line. So all of these reps that are happening right now, they're happening with muscles that are already fatigued. So these reps matter the most. You shouldn't say that. You can't have these reps mattering the most if the first reps didn't matter too. I'm just gonna stop talking now. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Drop 1 dumbbell. This is it. Final exercise to the round. We're gonna go front raise. So you're gonna hold either side of the dumbbell. You're gonna front raise, and then I don't know what to call this one. I call it driving a car. So you're gonna go up to shoulder height. 1, 2, neutral, and down. 1, 2, neutral, and down. Don't use momentum. There's so much temptation to sort of lean the shoulders back, lean the upper body back. Try to avoid that. Keep that nice tall stance. Make this all about the shoulders. And of course, keeping those core muscles tight to support the movement itself. We've got 15 seconds of work left. So I know what those shoulders are feeling right now. Push through it. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Woo! Dumbbells down. Arms are jello. Let them just sort of loosen up and grab some water. We'll do a quick upper body stretch before we start the day. I'm going to pause this so it's not yelling. All right, so let's start with those fingertips behind you. Link them together. Just pull the arms away from the body. Stretch through the shoulders. Stretch through the chest. If it feels comfortable for you, you can lift the arms up towards the ceiling. If that doesn't feel comfortable, keep them straight back behind you. You're still going to get that stretch on. Woo! I think this is going to be one we feel tomorrow. Go ahead and release those hands. You're going to bring them together in front of you and pull away from the body, rounding that back out. We're going to do this one twice. You're going to get a little release. Go ahead and let the fingertips loose. Shake it out one more time. Pull the fingertips away from that body. And go ahead and again release. All right, right arm comes gently across the front side of the body. Hug it in nice and tight. You guys kicked some butt. That was tough. Shoulders stay down and back on this one. You want to feel that stretch through the shoulder, through the tricep. 3, 2, and 1. Left arm across the body. Again, hug it in. Breathing through it. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Loosen it up. All right, I just want to hit those neck muscles real quick. The tension tends to land here when you end on shoulders. I want you to drop that chin forward. So there's no extra pressure here. Just let the natural weight of your head go through the motions, and you're going to go counterclockwise, circles, 3 or 4. Trying to exhale some tension where you feel it, and then you're going to pause at the front and reverse direction. Again, 3 or 4 rotations will do it. And when your chin is back to your chest, exhale whatever tension is left over, and you can roll those shoulders back as you lift your chin. You guys kick some butt. Cheers to that. Woohoo! Nice job.